Welcome to Orlando, Florida, today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pine. Here's a heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bowling Green! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hines is back in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Porter. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Gamecocks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just feeds the running back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Returner brings it out to the 38, and your Bowling Green Falcons will take over.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. QB draw. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. We've played one before we move on. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw, it's Pine. Quick completion on the out. The Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
That's caught. It's Cook. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the grab. It's Ridley. And they'll knock him down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Pine. Throws for the tight end. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Gamecocks heading quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The quick out. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Pine. Got a man, it's Ridley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Falcons!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Takes the handoff. It's Cook. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, several notable storylines there, and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this third quarter with a run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick spin on the line. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Recksteiner. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The official says no good. Looking for a little juice and energy with a field goal. You don't get it, guys. They're still down by 16.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's caught. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Ridley. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, 2nd down coming up. Rides the back and leaves it. Can't get him to the ground. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Moving away from pressure. The short hands, it's Ridley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Young. He lets it fly. Snags it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Setting up the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he got loose. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The returner's going to try to see what he... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they're able to dive on that football and get it back. That would have been a disaster to cough it up immediately after a score. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Using his legs, it's Cook. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll try the right side. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They